That's great. Oops. So Jen, hi everybody. Jen and I went down to Tagaytay today to we tried to get into the lab so I could have a lab check because I've been having heart problems. But they said you got to go to the emergency room. No, thank you. It's good, just egg whites.
And this is a chicken turbo.
So a little turbo chicken.
I need to make the UFO fly for
So I've gone away from the pure keto. I'm now eating some milk and honey. Because of my heart problem. That is good. I'm cutting back a little bit on the fat, going more with protein.
Hi, El Arroyos. Good afternoon.
Because I want protein in my diet, but I don't want so much fat. Still going to eat the chicken skin though.
That is turbo, so the fats in the skin is already.
Yeah, this is what you call turbo chicken. We've got a little turbo oven. Really nice oven. It only costs us like $60. I highly recommend all of you get a turbo oven. Mm. There, that's the oyster from the chicken.
What oyster?
This part right here on the back.
Mm-hmm. It's like an oyster. Where's my part?
Here's her part right here.
I've completed 2 weeks of strict carnivore.
Wow.
While I'm starting to feel alert while I'm consuming more fat, cow fat or butter and pork fat. I drop about 10 pounds. That's good for you.
I would say.
That is Jimmy.
Who's that?
Jimmy.
Oh, really? So,
Jamie.
yeah. So, please, Jamie, make sure that you might want to go in for a blood check. Make sure your blood salts are okay. I think for me, I let my potassium salts get too low, and I have kind of a heart problem. I went into the what was it, just a regular, like a blood checkup, diagnostics. I said, no, you got to go to the emergency room. So we'll try another diagnostic place here on Wednesday, I think.
I'll give that to Jen. Put here on this side of your plate.
I'll give these wings to you, baby.
To me?
Yeah, that's for you.
Wait, I lay down a little. This.
Nice
He
piece of.
lost 10 pounds. That's good. Almost a 5 kilos. Huh? 4 kilos.
Well, Jen and I recommend for everybody to try to eat healthy, do a little bit of exercise, take that middle path. Stay away from the drugs and the alcohol. Support yourself, support your family. Do a little bit of studying, especially for the adults. The adults, they don't study too much anymore, but now we got the YouTube. No excuse. Everybody can find something on the YouTube that is very interesting. And then just study it a little bit every day. Pretty soon you're an expert. I used to love only the white meat. In the Dark Ages, they had this idea of eating humble pie. Humble came from the word offal, which was the parts of the deer and the birds that nobody wanted, and so they called it eating offal pie for the servants and the serfs and the peasants. And then the kings and the queens and the knights and the people of power, they all ate the good white meat. The best parts of the deer. Here in the Philippines, the Filipino people eat a lot of offal. Humble pie. So the word came about, humble pie, that little saying came about eating humble pie from when you were to have made a mistake and then you had to apologize and make amends for it. They call that eating humble pie. So that's it for my food today, other than this little bit of banana I'll be eating. And I'll have that with some of this honey. So I'm going a little bit more carbs and lower fats because I think I had COVID. I don't know. It really messed me up. I actually thought I was going to die. Who knows? Maybe I still will. Well, we're all going to die, hopefully later than sooner. We'll put that with a little bit of Jerry Lou's homemade roasted peanut butter. I love that roasted peanut butter. And these are boiled bananas, sabah. It's like a plantain. So it's a little bit of starch, a little bit of fat, a little bit of sugar, with the honey, and that is delicious. So expat meeting tomorrow. I don't know if we're going to go. I'm just not feeling good. I'm feeling okay. Way better than what I was feeling. There was a Japanese samurai. His name was Miyamoto Musashi. And he was a Taoist. And apparently he was a real samurai in Japan who apparently defeated 30 men in duels, one-on-one. Quite a feat. And I think he wrote a couple of books, and he talked about achieving a good life through what he called the pleasure you get from the consequences of your actions. So he said, don't seek pleasure for pleasure's sake. He said, you can do that, but he said it's not meaningful. If you seek the pleasure that you get from taking action, of doing your task, then you get the consequences of pleasure along with kind of a holistic, meaningful output that really makes you feel good all day long. Different kind of pleasure. The pleasure you get from consequential actions. So don't seek pleasure just for the sake of pleasure. Like here, this is my first main meal of the day, but I have started eating some more. Like I had milk and honey earlier today. A couple times. Because of my heart thing. Very delicious. Oh, that was good. And Babeco, here we go. I'm just looking for my cup because I want to have some milk. Some milk and honey. Honey. And we'll finish off this milk here. So I bought some baby aspirin today, or Jen did for me. Do they have a Watson up there?
No, it's a drugstore.
Little drugstore at the Robinsons. She got me a baby aspirin, hopefully thin my blood a little bit. I've got some potassium. Hey, why don't I take that potassium right now? It's right there, baby. This is the potassium citrate. I always recommend that. Citrate salts are just better. Zinc citrate, magnesium citrate.
This one is how many grams?
Should be 1,040 milligrams, but that's the total citrate salt weight. It's the potassium plus the citrate. The citrate weighs the majority.
1,080 milligrams.
1,080 milligrams. Ah. Delicious.
Delicioso.
Delicioso.
You're done with your chicken?
I'm done with my
How
chicken.
about the eggs?
Done with my eggs.
I'll give this to the kids.
Feed the rest of the kids, baby. All right, so that's pretty much it for the day. Just a quick meal and say hi to everybody. Focus is the key. If you can focus, and that's what Miyamoto Musashi tried to do, is he said, focus on your tasks. Now, he didn't delineate your tasks, but I do. Everybody has the same tasks. We have to diet, eat healthy, like Jamie's doing there. You have to do a little bit of exercise. You don't have a choice. Everybody's got to exercise every day. Had a fellow down the road here, our good friend Emerin, her brother, he's in his 40s, and he had a stroke this morning. Oh, my God. And he's only in his 40s. And I think he's Emerin's older brother, so he's like 48 or something. It's like, wow. I don't know what his trabajo was, his work was, or anything else, but now everything is compromised. Apparently he's got a wife and a child. And there he is, pretty much discombobulated. I don't know the severity of his stroke. I'll probably find that out in the next few days and let you know on that. But wow, please take care of your health. Your health is your wealth. I've got pretty much, well, in Tao we follow 3 rules. Do no harm, so don't do any drugs or alcohol. I guess he was a big alcoholic drinker.
Take this for daily. Is this okay with you? It's a whole milk.
Yeah, this is good.
You check first. They didn't read.
Yeah, it contains 100% milk.
Okay.
That's what I got though.
So how's your Sabah? You're done?
I'm done. Yep. If you're having health problems, you have to limit the amount of food that you eat. You don't want to underdo it. You don't want to overdo it. You want to have a balanced diet. And if you're trying to lose weight, I recommend a carnivore diet. This is a little bit lower in carbs and a little bit lower in fat, so that you're eating a lot of meat, but you want to have some fat and you want to have some carbs. Just a balance. And you can eat a pretty good caloric intake if you're doing your intermittent fasting. So, a couple meals a day within a 6 to 8 hour window. And trust me, you will lose weight. It works. And it's a healthy way to do it. But whenever you do, especially if you're doing strict carnivore, you got to watch your salt intake. So the potassium salts are the most important. Magnesium salts, sodium salts. I recommend citrate salts because they're the best way to get the salt into your system. So yeah, do no harm. Strive to do your best, which means exercise, diet, meditate, and study. And then treat everybody with kindness. Doesn't matter who you are. I mean, we got MAGA Republicans, we got far right or far left leftists, and everybody's butting heads, and it's to what end? It's like, it's not going to make any difference. It's like, why not all try to get along? I mean, we just have to accept everybody's differences. We don't have to.
Why not coconut?
Why not coconut? It's like, I've got a couple of MAGA Republicans there at the expat club where we go out every Tuesday, and it's like, we all get along. There's no real headbutting thing. We all disagree, but we just agree to disagree. And it's okay. They think I'm stupid. Well, I'm not going to tell you what I think of them. So yeah, I've always voted Democratic because I like the Democratic ideals of, basically I'm a liberal, progressive liberal. I'm not a progressive liberal, but that's the way I vote. Freedom and growth. And so, do no harm, strive to do your best, treat everybody with kindness. But then I've got my code, my 3 rules. Like, of course, I'm disciplined. You know, diet, exercise, meditate, and study every day. But in my discipline, I say your health is your wealth. And then number 2, you've only got so much time on this planet. And so use it wisely. Don't hang out with toxic people or people you're butting heads with or narcissists who are taking advantage of you. Try to limit your time with those people. Hopefully you're not working with them or living with them. And then number 3 is skills are going to get you work. Degrees, no. You can have a degree, but it's more important to have skills. So develop your skills. Right, Baby Co?
Yeah. Do your tasks.
Do your tasks. And then find your ikigai, you know. Find out, get good at doing something, and eventually you'll love doing it. All right, namaste. Please like and subscribe to any of those of you out there who are watching, who are new to our channel, and to those who have been watching, hit that like button. It helps send those little YouTube videos of ours out to the world, and we want to become bigger than Mr. Beast. So we've only got like what, 450 million subscribers to go to get bigger than Mr. Beast.
Namaste.